Anthony Rubin's the founder of Muckraker. Anthony, when you said that the Chinese migrant smuggling was more sophisticated than you'd ever seen, what do you mean by that?
Well, they have dedicated hubs. When you're in South America, when you're in Colombia, you could see these hotels that they stay at that are just packed full of Chinese. I've obtained the logbooks at these hotels, and I've gone through them, and it's just all Chinese, all headed to the United States, going back months. And then when they get to the United States, of course, there's many different stops along that, 3,000 mile journey. But when they get to the United States, they have an entire network set up here. I'm going to direct the listeners at home to a website. I honestly shouldn't really expose this because they're probably going to shut it down once we say it on air here, but it's called Yemen101.com. That was actually set up, at least in part, by a Chinese illegal alien, and they give instructions on there as to how to survive as a Chinese immigrant in the United States. And one of the pieces of instructions on that website is it actually tells you, as a immigrant, how to obtain a gun, a firearm in the United States.
They are not allowed to. I mean, illegal aliens are not allowed to possess firearms.
Yeah, that's what you would think. But what they say is there's a workaround, and they say in order to work around the legal framework that prevents you from getting a gun, you need to first obtain a hunting license. Yemen101.com. Everybody can check it out. I'm not making this up. I literally just checked it out an hour before the show.
Okay, well, that's alarming. And you also heard the guy say that he's aware of Chinese spies here in the United States. He's aware that they're ripping off high-tech military secrets. Is that just kind of understood to be the strategy?
Absolutely. I mean, these are very sophisticated people. I would be even more concerned about things getting kinetic. If it only stays with them stealing trade secrets, I think that would be a blessing for us. But unfortunately, the Chinese have a history of unrestricted asymmetrical warfare. People can read On Guerrilla Warfare by Mao Zedong. That was a pamphlet that he put out. And people can also read Unrestricted Warfare, which was put out by two Chinese colonels in the People's Liberation Army that talks about how to defeat the United States using tactics such as this.
Yeah, drug warfare. We're already getting crushed with fentanyl. They're pretty effective with that right away. All right, well, thanks for bringing this to our attention. I hope they do shut that website down immediately.